Hi Kim, my name is Hudge and I am your interdimensional support and assistance. Here to discuss a specific point with you that is that I find that is most prominent at the moment, that requires attention and focus. So what I find you have a tendency of doing is, let's say for instance you are receiving a project of sorts. Now what you do is you're already there at the end of when this project will be completed without taking into consideration the steps towards completing a project or the experience of actually completing the project and the specificity required of completing the project, meaning, walking that process towards the completion of a project. And then because you're already there, you're already projecting and imagining and placing everything way into the future, and then here and the experience within doing the project is frustrating, irritating, there's constant conflict, and it just makes the whole experience a fuck up. So it is the same at the moment within this process. So to assist and support you to, alleviate yourself from unnecessary conflict, frustration, anger, irritation, agitation, where a door is open for the mind to fuck and everything is projected onto the future, instead of just, being here and walking in every moment. So what is the point I'm getting at is the following. Take it slow. Take it really, really slow. Because it's interesting, you've got this automatic placement inside yourself that, let's say something comes up. Okay, what you immediately do is you take yourself completely, you project that something new way into the future, you open up your mind to all sorts of fears, doubts, uncertainties, and then from that fears, doubts, and uncertainties, you already imagine yourself from perceptions and ideas and beliefs of yourselves into a possible future outplay of what that something new could be experienced as by yourself, and then you kind of give up and not even go there before actually even accepting and allowing you to walk step by step, moment by moment, breath by breath. Therefore, take into consideration to not project into the future. First point. Second point, not to imagine possible future outcomes or experiences. Okay? Because you cannot possibly project yourself into the future and make a decision from that starting point, because that projection in the first place was done from the starting point of the mind. And of course the mind is going to make up all sorts of excuses and reasons and justifications and validation for why you should not go there, or actually do it and test it and see and experience for you yourself. So that's also why you're currently at the moment feeling constricted and limited inside yourself, as though you have no capabilities, as though you have no as though you're really very limited. Because it's quite interesting that you've literally gone, and with anything new coming into your world, you'll immediately shut it off and say, no, I'm not going there, because you've always used your mind as a starting point to project a possible future play out for yourself according to how you'd experience yourself in the future within that something new. And the mind, of course, will support your fears, your uncertainties, and your doubts, and then you'll not pursue it. So now I'm talking throughout your life experience, and it's interesting because that originated from a fear inside of yourself of failing. You are consumed by the fear of failing. It's fascinating. And the person that you've copied this from is your father. So have a look at fear of failing, first point, because that fear of failing, your mind can now within this process use as a justification and excuse and a validation and a reason somewhere along the lines to not have you continue in assisting and supporting yourself to realize you, and that's a door open, for you to slip back into the mind and then again, fall back. So Kim, this one we're walking through because it's for you as yourself realizing you. Okay, we're walking this. It will be done, and it is done. We're not giving into the mind. We're not falling back, and we're not giving up. So, Kim, whenever you experience yourself going into the future, projecting into the future, imagining stuff, whenever you feel yourself moving too fast, meaning moving too fast is not being here in the moment, working with what is here in this moment. In other words, thought comes up, reaction comes up, we accordingly direct it. Self-forgiveness and self-honesty, self-corrective application. Breathing natural. We just, take it slow. Okay. This is Hajj. That was the most important imperative point. Fear of failure. Projecting everything to the future. And not giving you the opportunity to actually, slowly but surely walk through the experience, and then realizing that within you walking the experience, you direct your experience. You manifest your experience. Then it's not the mind already projecting a possible future play out, and then you're already creating a fuck up with your mind, and then you're already deciding, nah, I'm not going to walk it. But, who made that decision? Your mind did, not you. So come on. For the first time, get to know yourself. For the first time, don't allow your mind to make decisions for you. You stand for you in every moment of breath, and we walk this. Cool. Bye.